Back to Minerva. Alright, we are, I guess, live-ish kind of on video testing the new world server. So we've got 6 people on the Minerva world running at 12.6 TPS. Is anybody in an especially laggy area that I should...
No, I'm just at the shulker farm, so I don't think.
So that would mean you would say nothing. Is
Well,
anybody
I'm in the
else...
slime farm, but it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, okay. So the portal is taking a long time. That means the server is definitely slowing down. So what we're looking for is, right now we are playing at, I am still on a super high field of view. What we're looking for is, wait, what is default? I think it's 70. And I can never get it, so I just go to 69 or 71. What we're looking for is about 20 TPS each. Are these maps missing for a reason? Does anybody know this?
He said that all of the tile entities and entities were under.
Okay, well that's not relevant to this one. Those seem to be the only things affected. None of the chests seem to be affected. I'm leaving this all in the video because we're just kind of starting off by bug fixing. I was actually about to record a brand new episode, you know, actually get something done, show you guys exactly what's going on here, but with 6 people on at 13 TPS, this does not look good. However, it is stable, which, you know, do with that
Yeah, but we
information.
still don't want constant 12 TPS.
No, we don't. Alright, I'm disappointed. So, somebody logged off and the TPS went up to 18 for a while, now it's back down to 13. So, this is not a playable experience. This is a premium server, which means that this is like the best 3 GB RAM server that you'll find by these guys. And unless I'm missing something serious, this is not a host we would go with. It's just not that good. Somebody mentioned like throw an ender pearl and watch it jerk around, which is that. Saw it darted backwards 3 times on its way down. But the furnace right here is completely gone. Wow. Yeah, we found a new one, and here's what was a double chest of bricks. Why did you guys take 10 shulker boxes out of there? It was so pretty. Well, let me show you. I'm going to still show you everything that we have done on the server, well, they've done on the server, while I was sick, and and then I'll just ignore the bad server in the background, because from this experience, I feel like I've just wasted $16. So that's nice. Anyway, we can leave it up as a creative world. The guys went nuts while I was gone. Oh my god. I have to, before I continue, I should probably mention exactly how sick I was. I had influenza type B, which means, in my experience, it was high fever, 101, 102, and back pains for a short while. I mean, the fever basically just messed up a lot of stuff, and if you've ever had a fever, then you know that it makes you feel very cold. So I was basically in bed shivering for many days. It was bad. I went through about 15 movies. That part was nice, but I missed all 5 days of school last week. All of them. Which, yeah, that should tell you how sick I was. I barely was able to leave my bed. The first day of the week, I think it was Monday, was the day that I didn't upload the video. There was a day where I had, you know, what needs, I think it was the, not 80,000 sugarcane, but it was the episode about... I had to check. It was the episode titled, it was the episode about why do they call them uppercase and lowercase letters. I couldn't even upload that video. I had it finished and edited, ready to go. It was just a file on my computer. I just had to upload the video, make a quick thumbnail, and title it, description, and all that. I couldn't even do that. So, when I talk about everything all the other guys did, please keep in mind that I was physically incapable of actually logging onto the server. But trust me, if I was able to, I would have been able to do so much more. I have to even admit though, after all the time, like I was sick, I probably would have rather been healthy in school than sick at home. And that's rare for me. I'm one to take the sick days, if you will. But anyway, I couldn't help but these guys went crazy. So this is the main hub, and I'm actually going to be able to better explain exactly what the hell the Nether Web is, why we have it, and all the specifics in between. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. Right now we only have the bare tunnels built. The piston bolts don't have rails or anything. A lot of the ice has been built too. So this is where most of the brick is gone. Each hub, and there's going to be I think 3 or 4 of them, something like that. We'll have 8 tunnels going in every single direction, just like so. We chose piston bolts because they're super fast. They can go straight and diagonal, which is how this system is laid out. So this diagonal one is obviously going to be the most notable because to you guys as the viewers, because this is the way that I've gone for a very long time to go to this location and then that location, and then that brings me over to the witch huts and then all the perimeters around them. The octagon is part of the reason this whole system is even possible, because in a hub like this, you'll have an area there, 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 and there for all 4 of the perimeters surrounding the main sorting system. In fact, let's head over there. So this tunnel's already done. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And just like that, from spawn to the witch huts, I'm here. This will lead me straight to the sorting system. That took like 3 seconds! I love this tunnel. And we specifically chose a tunnel that large because of the rockets. The ice, of course, is because they're spawn-proof. You can run and move horses and mules faster and donkeys. You can ride a boat, go 40 meters per second. I think it was iron blocks. I could be getting this wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was iron blocks. Went through the effort of placing all these snow layers. I made sure to promise mentioning to him that these would be appreciated because he said this took forever. But it makes it spawn-proof and looks nice and safer if you want to use a boat or something. And that's all really, really cool. And like I mentioned, all the perimeters. So they made these little domes, obviously, because this isn't a tunnel that's ever going to go anywhere. Oh yeah, I mentioned the perimeters. So that means most of, not all of, because there are locational things like the Guardian Farm, but almost all of our overworld mob farms will be in this area. You can see the spider farms will be over there. Apparently they've chosen. Pretty cool. The slime perimeter is already going to be... Let's go through this just while we're talking. And then, of course, the witch hut sorting system marked with a chest will be in the exact center. Let's head to this portal, and it should bring us right out to the slime farm. You can see it's already functional. Like, this is so cool. Let's head back to the Nether Web, because the slime farm is not something I want to talk about yet. So, what's been going on is Gulby actually found his files. The whole video where I showed a little clip here of me scrolling through the FTP file, looking through all the different worlds, it turns out we had it right the whole time. In one of them or whatever, I'm not sure which one it was, Gulby logged on and saw that all the work he had done was already done. But, yeah, look at the distance. You can see both of them. Like, honestly, I never quite understood how close these portals were. Oh, man. I think it's so cool to be running around in this tunnel. Like, I'm talking from a viewer perspective. I have watched hundreds of episodes of Hermitcraft. I love those types of videos. I honestly don't have the time to watch them anymore. If I had infinite hours and then finally I could say, okay, this day is over, they wouldn't be the highest on my list, but I would still watch videos like that because I love those kinds of things. And these are the kinds of builds that those guys would do. Maybe not the most technically oriented stuff, but I could see a Zoom Avoid. You know, I've watched him build nether hubs and stuff. I mean, and I'm running around on a world just like it. I mean, Nuke and Rubiks and everybody else who helped, this is just amazing. This is truly, and it's insanely functional. I can overlay an image right now on the screen of Nuke's original map, actually his latest map. He sent a new one. And this is what it looks like for what all the tunnels are going to be. And I can show on the game now. This tunnel here is obviously not finished, that's why it's got slime balls. Ooh, let's not mess it up. I didn't help build this, let's not destroy it. This can obviously lead to the other areas, so they're all going to be very nice and interconnected very nicely. And I think this pattern here is the default for tunnels that haven't been used. And if you were curious, yes, these ledges are not able to be enderpearled onto, apparently. Let's do this. Is this really going to kill me? I'll do it. I'll die getting up here, but I'm not going to be happy doing it. Alright, let's try Elytra because, you know, laggy server. 10 TPS with 3 people. Ah, man, I spent real life money on this server. I'm not impressed. Let's eat. And there you go. You can actually walk up here, and that makes it just that much cooler. Okay, anyway, as I was talking, so yeah, he did a lot of nice details. I love this. This is going to be so nice. It is perfectly functional and beautiful, and there's going to be piston bolts going underneath. These wide open tunnels with ice are almost, I can honestly say they're pretty much perfect for everything. They're easy to glide across, like when you first saw when I came through here. Let's do it going the other way. When you get where you're going with the ice, I think you can do this with normal blocks, but with ice you just slide. You come to a nice sliding stop, and then this just buffers perfectly. You almost always go into the portal on the first try. And I doubt that that specific was intended, but oh, it's nice. Okay, little stuff like that's I'm gonna have to get used to, but yeah, this is why we needed the ice farm. This is why we needed all the clay, and it's just awesome to see. Now let's wrap up the update portion of this video. Like I said, I was gonna record on my Nerva log, but you can see how bad the server is. It's late, and hopefully you can tell by the sound of my voice that I really do need a little bit more rest before I've, you know, licked this. I should tell the guys, by the way, after I'm done recording, to not do any progress, because I'd like to not move this world again, but... Or maybe they can I don't know if we should keep the server up or not. I'll talk to them, because our main one's gonna die, so we're gonna need to use something. Anyway, the slime farm is being built. This is gonna have to be shown in Spectator, because I'm not gonna do that. But this is here, let me just get somebody in the slime farm. Okay, so now it's fixed. The slimes, you can see, this is only from 6 chunks. 1 layer each. It would be going so much faster if the TPS wasn't so low. Because it's at 15, we'll be running at 75% speed here. But according to Crime Lord, they've already collected 20 shulker boxes full of slime balls from this. That's 30,000 slime balls they've gotten messing around. In fact, he doesn't want us to build any more layers because he's sick of dealing with it. The minecarts are able to pick up plenty. I was trying to do both at once. Hold on. If you do right click and left click at the same time, you can get inside of a minecart. See how much it's picking up, and this is how fast it drops off once it gets to the other side. So with only 6 chunks they've started making. Oh, I'm so happy these guys did this. I don't know if people like to just work when I'm sick or whatever, because this happened last time I was sick too. They got a bunch of work done while I was gone. But they finished all the rails and magma blocks for all the different chunks, and I can actually show that right now. So you can see all of these are going to be glowing because magma blocks always show a light level of 15 even if they don't output it. Yeah, all the rails and water streams are completely in place. So now all we have to do is build the farm, which is going under a little bit of a redesign to enable the flushing system for the mechanics. But this is kind of a spoiler for what the farm's going to look like. This is based off 2 things. Minimum spawning distance while balancing out enough spawning floors, and this is how we kill the slime so fast. You saw the babies have a chance of dying in the lava, which is a small percent, maybe 2% slime ball loss. However, they get broken down so quick it doesn't even matter. So there's a medium slime going in, and then the babies just get totally killed by the magma blocks. And this is about 116k an hour when this is fully built. I have no idea what it's running at now. I'm sure it's fast. I mean, you can see how efficient it is. But hey, we've got 1 guy in an active area in an entirely perfect, well, actually, mostly perfect perimeter. You can see the beacons are even not that optimized. Of course, that would be dealt with if this was finished, but that's going to just about conclude the update portion of this video, except for one thing. I have a video to link you guys. I mentioned Rubiks before, and how mad he would get about the umbrella in the Ruby Center. Well, Jesus. He kind of dropped the mic on this one. So, he went ahead, and he made an insane umbrella over the whole Ruby Center. I mean, it just covers the whole thing. And I don't even know if I want to destroy it. This is just perfect. Look at that. And he used wool, especially, because you can use carpets right on top. You can't even tell. And it's totally spawn proof with a little end rod on the top. I don't know if the middle here is, you know, kind of perfect. It just doesn't do it justice for the size of this thing, but still. I mean that's just awesome. But yeah, I hope that does it for the update, guys. I mean, I didn't actually do anything in game, but oh my god, so much was done. And you'll see a ton more as soon as we get the server stuff sorted out. Now we're at 20 TPS, which is nice. Maybe that slime farm will have actually picked up. But yeah, this so you can see I'm actually glitching back there. That's not good. I need low latency when I'm playing at least, because if anybody should have a strong connection to the server, it should be the server host so that I can do bug fixing. But yeah, it's already going down. So I'm disappointed in the server, but the guys in their progress while I was away has been just phenomenal and hilarious. You know, big umbrella, little umbrella. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing the progress, hearing a lot more details about what's been going on. I love to keep you guys in the loop. I like to sacrifice tons of progress videos with these, you know, shorter, more talky update videos as long as I can keep you guys in the know with what's been going on and stuff. But that's it for me. Thanks for watching.